Hello, it's our pleasure to participate in today's workshop. We, Patrycja Pendrakowska,
hi, I'm Patrycja.
And myself, Krzysztof Zalewski, represent the Boym Institute. We would like to divide our presentation in two parts. In the first part, Patrycja will say a few things about our institute. And in the second part, I would like to cover our ideas about how can we approach memory and memory studies within the scope of our works. Patrycja?
So, who we are? So we are the Michał Boym Institute for Asian and Global Studies. Here you can find our logo. We are an independent think tank. We try to bring together experts on issues such as politics, economy and innovations in developing countries, especially contemporary Asia. In the future we would like to deal a little bit more with Africa and South America, but up to date most of our experts cover Asian affairs. So our institute is named after Polish-Hungarian personality Michał Boym, who 400 years ago traveled to China as a Jesuit missionary. He was among the first Europeans who used the opportunity of living on the emperor's court to describe the interior of China. Before him, Europeans knew much about the coastline, but the mainland China was a mystery to them. He described, for example, Korea as a peninsula, a very unfortunate fact, where Korea, an island, as Europeans believed, the situation in East Asia would be arguably far less complicated. So our general mission is to bring connectivity, just as Michał Boym did bring the connectivity by traveling to Asia, by trying to learn about the customs in China, to learn the language. We also try to bring Asia closer to the Polish public opinion. As well as political and business leaders. So we would like to draw their attention to the changes that are taking place in the most populous and most dynamically developing continent of the world. We carry out that mission by publishing report, analyses and expert comments, organizing events such as workshops and discussion panels and conferences, publishing articles in media, as well as other activities. So we strive to ensure that the content we publish is created in a spirit of tolerance for foreign cultures, religions and customs. We look forward to collaborate with everyone who shares the values of Michał Boym, which are openness, courage and innovative thinking. We aim to be an active participant in the public debate on global change. We bring together analysts, academics, diplomats. I think that's one of our most important sides, that we bring together different people from different backgrounds.
And historians and sociologists are among them. That's why we would like to cover memory, but not as a core of our interest, but rather an aspect of the phenomena we describe. So memory is for us rather an aspect of wider political and economic life. Why? Why it's important to us as a think tank? Because while analyzing current tensions and conflict in East and South Asia, we see social memory and identity politics of remembrance, politics of remembrance, that these are part of wider social tensions. Just to name the two examples we covered recently. First, Kashmir, when the region plays an important role in the identity building both on the Indian and Pakistani side. And secondly, the memory conflict between Korea and Japan, which transformed recently from a kind of memory conflict and a real trade tension. What we intend to do First, we would like to describe problems with memory and memory conflicts being part of a wider social phenomenon. Secondly, we would like to support dialogue-oriented approach to memory, and that this should be the part of conflict resolution in many different parts of the world, taken up by democratic countries. So it happens some country supported dialogue in these regions of tension, but it should happen probably more often. We would like to, secondly, make Polish political and business leaders more aware of antagonistic memories, but also we would like to promote their role as political leaders and business leaders in their countries of their considerations. They should, in our view, support the dialogue between different parts in contested situations and contested territories. So, finally, dialogue between the neighbors with Germany, Ukraine, and Jewish communities was one of the trademarks of Polish transformation, and it would be wise to use it in the context of our public diplomacy in the respective countries. It used to be like this. I don't see any reason that we should not come back to this type of endeavors. Following up, thirdly, on the debates we organized early in October this year, we plan to propose a series of trainings for business on intercultural communication, and we would like to include conflicting memories and the way to address them as part of our curriculum. And fourthly, in the context of migration to Poland, especially to this city, to Warsaw, with the growing migration streams coming to Warsaw, we think that the city of Warsaw should play a more active, proactive role in dealing with with the problems of memory among the migration communities. I think it's quite obvious between the Polish and Ukrainian part of Warsaw population. But also, of course, we are facing now a new streams of migration from Pakistan, from India, and I think there is a place for us and for the city to address also these memories they bring with them to the city. We would like to participate in the workshop. I will be with you on October the 15th, and we would like to discuss the way how we could use your approach in our works. Thank you very much.
Thank you.